All right, good evening, and thank you, Chairman, who, I got to tell you, it is a pleasure coming here for, I think, all of the 20 years of this event. It is a fantastic event. This year, like every other year, is something my wife, Sherry, and I look forward to, and thank you for the invitation. Thank you for allowing me a moment to address you all. It's a great privilege to share the stage again with such a distinguished group representing China, New York, and the partnership that exists between us. SL Green is the largest owner of office properties here in Manhattan. We've grown that business over the past 26 years by understanding the importance and the value of building strong relationships with investors from around the world. We knew early on that by looking beyond our borders for investment and business partners, whether debt or equity, we would establish unique global relationships, and that those relationships would make us more competitive and successful right here at home. And for 20 years, we've been traveling as a group, my team is right here, to China, Asia, throughout, establishing those relationships, planting the seeds that now have really blossomed, and the result is that we have done billions of dollars of business with many Chinese companies, institutions, counterparties, and have resulted in extensive relationships with many of you here tonight. Banks and lending institutions like Bank of China, China Merchants, Bank of East Asia, Shanghai Financial, equity co-investment with HNA and with Shanghai Municipal, and Soho China, and tenants in our portfolio like ICBC. So we're very proud of that roster of relationships we have with these Chinese companies, and it all started when we worked with our friends at Bank of China many, many years ago. You know, before anybody knew New York and Chinese companies were doing business in New York back in 2005-06, we financed one of our greatest assets at 1515 Broadway, which we hope will soon be home to one of the greatest destinations in the world, Caesars Palace, Times Square. Come on, let's hear it, baby. Anyway, through the years, we partnered a number of times helping to finance important developments at 126 Nassau and the construction of One Vanderbilt, now one of the most iconic buildings throughout the world. We live in a connected world, and that's not going to change. Chinese businesses need to have a presence in gateway cities around the globe, like here in New York, and we need investment from entrepreneurial investors like all of you out there. That's a kindred, a shared spirit of entrepreneurialism between New York and China, and I think that really shows. So this year's Gala theme, Building Connections and Creating Opportunities. It perfectly encapsulates what brings us together here tonight. It's a testament to the power of collaboration, the opportunities that emerge from strong partnerships, and the bright and promising future we can build when we work together. So I'm excited to be here tonight, committed to continuing our longstanding partnership with all of you, and I'm personally very optimistic about our future together. So with that, I'm especially honored to be able to introduce our keynote speaker this evening, Ambassador Xi Feng. Ambassador Xi is a seasoned diplomat whose career has been dedicated to advancing constructive engagement, but dedicated to advancing relations between China and the U.S. with decades of experience in international relations. Ambassador Xi has been a steadfast advocate for open dialogue, economic partnership, and global stability. So please join me in welcoming Ambassador Xi to the stage.